say? What is this, the third day in a row that I'm live? Let me pull up chat, send out the link to everywhere. I do have the chat pulled up, so if you guys want to start filing in and chatting, that would be awesome. But in a sec, I will get this started. Oh, hey, Skelinar's in the streaming stage. I might pop in and say hi to them real quick before I go off and do my own thing. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in and say hi real quick before we get started. Hey, Skeletor!
Hey, Kitty Nuts. How you doing?
Oh, wait. I've just realized my earbuds are not connected.
Oh, there you go.
That is a very silly mistake on my end. I can hear you now.
There you go.
Hi!
Here you go, chat. You just want to ghost town girls.
It sure is a trend.
Certified cat.
Indeed. Figured I'd pop in and say hello before I get started on my end with things. How's your stream going?
Pretty good. There's new content for Helldivers. They added a bunch of shit for a new for one of the factions, and then they added a weapon customization thing.
Ooh.
Customize my weapons.
Can the weapons make things explode?
I mean, yes, but like, explode is kind of a limited terminology. You got all kinds of flavors of democracy in this game.
Mm.
You got explosive, you got flames, you got lasers, there's plasma, there's arc, there's bullets. bullets at long range, bullets at short range, shotguns,
Ooh.
bayonets, melee weapons for when you really want to smack a motherfucker. Sometimes you do.
Yeah?
Yeah. In fact, the new Warband update, the new DLC is coming out, like, I think tomorrow, is very melee focused.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. It has like full like officer it has a full officer uniform, and it has like a cavalry saber and part of its thing. So you can just like you can finally like wield a sword into battle.
Is you said you were playing Helldiving?
Helldivers too.
Helldivers. Is that free?
Yeah. Unfortunately no.
Ah.
Yeah, actually the price point on this game is one of the reasons I don't recommend it to people.
Fair enough.
I love it. It's actually a major gripe I have with the game, is that like this the game is like is very it's a very pricey game, just inherently, which sucks.
Yeah.
Very because so yeah, I gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna go on another patented Skeletor rant. You know what? People are generally here for that shit, so maybe either way, we should be fine either way. It's actually a major point of contention between me and the game, is that like the fact that the pricing and the monetization of this game is something I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm in favor of games, when possible, being cheaper, so it's easier to get people into it and convince people to pick it up. And especially when it's a game like this, which is genuinely probably one of the best fucking, even with the bugs and the dumb bullshit they get so often, it's genuinely one of the better like co-op games I've ever played. It's high up on that list.
Well, maybe.
What the fuck? What the actual hell?
I'm assuming something interesting just happened on your end.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a fucking Amazon delivery just showed up to the wrong house.
Wait, IRL or in the game?
In the game.
Huh. Why is Amazon in a video game? That is terrifying.
Is that a hack? Is it a hack in the game? Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it, buddy. I guess I'll take your word for it that you're totally not hacking. So, for those who maybe aren't aware of what just happened, a guy just summoned infinite mech robots to drive. Like, genuinely infinite. Like, he called a shit ton of them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something that would happen legit. Unless...
Yeah, like... Alright, I guess we're doing this then. I end up with like a million samples of some shit, then we'll know it completely was hacking. For sure. Because it very well might be a bug. That's the thing. That's the tough part. It very well might be a bug. game is janking up. This might genuinely be a thing. Oh shit.
Sounds like you've got way more interesting things happening on your screen than I do.
Yeah, that's a word.
A lot of things are words.
I gotta drive like the Nexus more often. These things are like fucking outstanding.
You're like really quiet on my end.
Yeah, I've been having that problem a lot actually. It's been like a recurring issue. See, I'm weirdly quiet for people. Which is weird because like in the past I've had it where I'm like super loud and I had to like dial myself down a bit and manage that. Hang on, let me. How about now?
That's better.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fucking weird. It's like for like the entire early part of my streaming career, I literally like, or hobby rather, I basically would like pop the mic out.
Ooh.
Wild.
Yeah, no, I had speech help me fix my mic before I started streaming.
Yeah. I'll have to grab one of these disposable robots apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus considering the ones that have already been used. Alright, fuck that dude. Alright, I guess I'll get another robot.
An Enderman just stole my dirt that I had my trees growing on.
This fucking dickhead.
Agreed.
Fucking Enderman.
I'm just here trying to get wood for my boat.
Think of Minecraft. Chat, you see this shit? You see this shit? This is what happens when you POV, someone said shit.
I should probably pull up your stream so I can see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking rollicking good time. Yeah, POV, fucking someone said chicken jockey in the actual theater. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, there's so much shit.
I've already decided that if you're still streaming by time I finish up, I'm going to raid you.
Good. It might take me a bit to respond though, because everything's on fire. Mostly because I'm the one that set it. Mostly because I'm the one that set it on fire, but still on fire.
That's completely fine. I only just started streaming, so gonna be here for a while yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, see, I know that's a bug.
That's a lot of ships.
Yeah, what's... Yeah, it's a lot of something. That guy... Got him. Yeah, so... Yeah, so there's a couple bugs in the game. One of which is like a game that... like a thing that causes that call-in to be just an absolute... What would be the word, even?
Pain in the butt.
Not a pain in the butt, because it makes things easier, because it does, like, obliterate an area. Like, an entire area just gets sent to the Shadow Realm.
Ooh.
Like, you might as well have all 5 parts of Exodia the Forbidden One. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like we just like attack an area and then just turn like basically everything in that area into stardust.
I would very much like to see that concept in real life. It will probably horrify me if I do see it in real life, but it sounds like an interesting concept.
Yeah, I don't know if you would want to, cause like, pretty, it's a little rough when you're like there in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little rough when you're there on site, but otherwise, like, I mean, functionally, it can make things a little easier. All I know is that, like, whatever, like, Geneva Convention or whatever convention exists in this world, there's a few more pages that are getting added in because of us today. There's gonna be a couple more addendums to those regulations of like, okay, in addition to all the other stuff that we said not to do in war, unfortunately, through the efforts of one particular skeleton and the absolute fuckers that they were teaming up with, we're gonna have to add some more pages.
Kind of like just throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what sticks.
What, for like war crimes or just in like Minecraft?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh golly gee. Ah, things have calmed down a little bit. For now. Big asterisk on the for now part. Let's see. Pop that. There we go. Oh, here we go. Question, will my barrage also be good? And to being like an actual. Like, am I getting like the normal barrage, or am I getting the exterminatus round? Nope, mine are normal. Yo, the 62 kill streak. Oh, can I get 69? Oh, I had it there for a minute. 71 total. Nice. Not bad if I say so myself.
It doesn't seem indeed sound like an impressive kill streak.
Yeah. Artillery strike on a position that had a lot of dudes. Come on. Oh, I died. So apparently there have been talks, apparently, for either a show or a movie based on Helldivers because of its popularity. At least back when it was initially popping off. And I gotta say, and I think everybody on the internet has collectively agreed there's only one way to do it correctly, and that is to have a bunch of A-list celebrities that show up, only to get killed in like 14 seconds. It's the only way to do it.
I would watch that.
Oh yeah, like fucking Brad Pitt lands into it, and and it just gets immediately blown up. Bonus points if it's friendly fire.
Oh my god.
That's like a core memory of everybody who plays this game.
Getting blown up by friendly fire.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's literally like if you play in the lower like difficulties. I'm playing like the hardest one right now, which is why everything's so fucked. If you play on like the lower difficulties and you're getting new players, I can almost assure you that like you are gonna get friendly fired, because so the turrets are fine, and they're generally pretty safe, relatively speaking to everything else that's in the game. What the fuck even was that? I just got hit out of nowhere. Whatever. But basically, I gotta kill that real quick, otherwise it would call reinforcements. Basically, so the turrets are generally safe, even though they will friendly fire you on occasion. The weapons you can call down are pretty safe because you have to physically aim those. But and there's other stuff that you can call down as well. But the biggest, most common thing that you will call down in some form or the other is a bombardment, an airstrike, or like some kind of barrage that you can call on a position. Basically, calling in artillery or fire support, essentially. Or you're gonna do what these guys did and put landmines in a random ass area. What is even the point? There's nothing out here. Oh, they're actual gremlins. Trying to understand them with logic is kind of a lost cause. that. Then we'll grab this. But yeah, the artillery, like the airstrikes, the artillery, the bombardments, they have a maximum range they do not exceed. And learning that range is one of the core, like, one of the biggest things about, like, one of the biggest things that you learn about the game as you play it is, like, what the maximum range of what you're using is. And you change and upgrade it over time, but, like, generally it remains kind of same-ish to what it is. So if you call in, like, Eagle Airstrike, which is like the regular airstrike, it has a set range, more or less. And so knowing how far to throw it and how safe, what the safe distance is that you need to be away from it is not something that you're ever told, and it's not listed anywhere. It's something you just have to figure out. Oh, this is... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna wait for that fighter plane to... Oh, there it is.
Ooh, big explosions.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit up there. They just literally dropped the sun on that entire location. I called a bombardment on there, and then the other dude who has like the infinite like artillery machine gun, I guess, called some stuff in as well. Oh, there it is. There we go. There it is.
Here's a question for you. In your opinion, what is the lightest plank type that can be used for a ship?
What?
Plank type that can be used for a ship.
Oh, in like Minecraft?
Yeah.
Probably...
I want to do like a bleached effect as it gets higher up.
Maybe like... Oh, what's it called? Spruce? Like the one that's like super... the one with like the almost like black and white like bark, but then like you turn it into like super light planks, if I had to guess, off the top of my head.
That's birch.
Oh, birch, sorry.
All good.
Yeah, I'm getting my Minecraft trees confused.
I was thinking oak.
Hope so. Oh, wow, that got everybody. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, is the purple light bad?
Oh, I got blasted. No, what happened is a ship came by and strafed the shit out of our position and killed all three of us. My teammates.
My bad, I distracted you with Minecraft wood.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time I got distracted by wood. Bastard.
Should not have laughed as hard at that as I did.
There we go. Almost got him. You know what, I'm gonna get his ass next time he comes around. There's two of them. Oh yeah. Yeah, come on.
I think I'm gonna cap it off at oak.
Oh, fuck. God, you know, when I saw those like little ships announced, I didn't think they'd be like that big of a problem. Holy shit, are they a problem?
That's how it goes.
If they get an angle on you, you are fucked.
Yeah.
my god. I mean, it's the hardest difficulty, so it's not unexpected for it to be this brutal, but, like, still, holy shit. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, that's what killed me. And at the last second, that was tragic. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. That was a little rough. Like, I'm gonna make it, and then pop. Yeah, yeah, I got eviscerated at the end there. They're gonna be delivering me to my next of kin in like a fucking soup bowl. Alright, now let's see what kind of upgrades I unlocked from my shotgun. Because it should have at least a few upgrades unlocked. This is level 4, right? Yeah. That should be able to get... The holographic is fine. Half choke. I'll take that for now. Get a full choke at level 14. It'll be absolutely busted. It'll be a vastly, vastly more focused shot. Let's do an upgrade something. Working my way down, I guess. Don't want to spend too much of these because I do have maybe a war bond or new little battle unlock tomorrow, if I recall. I need to be able to unlock that sick ass cavalry saber. Let's see. Let me just kind of upgrade this gun to the maximum. Napalm.
Ooh, napalm.
Yep.
I know how to make that at home.
I mean, it is easily one of my favorite arts and crafts.
Indeed.
Cluster bomb? Maybe. I'm gonna just do the eco that with the...
I am playing on PC. This is Bedrock, though, because it's my preferred platform. Skelenor is playing a different game for me, though, so... And I am not picking up any saplings. Yeah! Unfortunately, it is a tad bit more difficult to get a stream set up on console, which is why I stream on PC. Yeah, I am very much a new streamer. I only started streaming this winter. Just depends on how I'm feeling about streaming that day and if I've got time. I don't make money off of it so, at this point, so... Don't always have the ability to do it daily, but I stream when I can. And I like popping into some of my friends' streams as well, like Skelenor. Skelenor is an awesome streamer, so, yeah. And really everybody on Ghost Town is a cool streamer. I do already have a channel artist, that is Dromo. I believe their Patreon is linked to my Twitch. They made my awesome PNG that I've got here.
This is no risk of, like, outright failing.
Yeah, I do not have the funds to pay them for a banner yet. I'm good. Thank you for the offer, though.
Oh my god. Shot me and then threw a grenade on my body. With disrespect.
How dare they grenade you?
Well, it's not just the grenade, it's the grenade on my dead body. It's like, I'm literally already dead.
That's a little bit of overkill.
It's like all you're doing is just tenderizing me at that point.
Ooh, I like tenderization. Yeah, you have a good night too, Rafe. I love having hotkeys set up. It makes my life so much easier.
Honestly, it's probably something I should do more of.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a moment where I'm like, there's probably an easier way to do this. Do I want to put the time into setting it up?
Yeah, that's fair. I had to be shown learned how to do the OBS hotkeys multiple times before I actually figured it out.
Yeah, I'm sure I was figured out like naturally over time.
Yeah. That's why I like. That's why I like being in Ghost Town though, because I can just like ask for help and basically everybody knows how to do it.
Yeah.
There's a baby armadillo.
Aw.
The baby.
I seem to be doing like a modded playthrough or like just average.
No, I'm playing on one of my vanilla worlds right now. Yeah, I prefer vanilla to modded.
Really?
Yeah, I'm one of the weirdos. I do have a modded world that I stream on, I'm just not playing on it right now because I haven't been feeling it. I will say I do miss Vein Miner.
Yeah. Oh.
So is getting caught in the purple light bad?
Yeah, so those little probes that I keep shooting out, those basically will, if they find you, they glow purple, and if they glow purple, they eventually will, then they have you targeted, and they will not only stun you for other people to, like, finish you off, but they will also, like, actively call in more bad guys.
Ooh.
That's why you see a bunch of ships dropping in, like, they got called in, because, like, we didn't kill the drone fast enough.
Sounds annoying.
Fairly is. I mean, it is when there's like a bunch of enemies already.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like that. You just called in more dudes. God damn it.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Oh god. So much bullshit. What did they just call in? What the hell is that? A million machine guns.
Huh. That does look like a million machine guns.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of that's a whole lot of guns. There we go. Probably gonna be holding this position for a bit until we can get the other person to respawn. So everybody can extract. Hey guys, I think this fucking looks nice. Look at him giving a salute to the explosions. That's. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the fucking meteor hit me.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. There is no right time. Oh, fuck. This dumbass meteor hit me. Fucking space rock hit me. Throwing these down. What are they, medium armor? The fuck? Fucking dumbass fucking space rocks.
What if I ate the space rocks?
You're welcome to do so. Oh my god, you fucking gremlins.
What's wrong with gremlins?
Oh, nope, I'm in the ship. I'm out. Nope, that's wrong. Nope, we are getting the fuck out of here. We are gone.
Yeah.
Getting the fuck out of there. Holy hell. Fucking Baja blasted.
I'm gonna steal that phrase.
Yeah. I've been saying that for a while. It's just like, whenever I get fucking slapped in the next week, or by some means or the other, say, oh, I get fucking Baja blasted. No, shout out to my character just fucking making it rain. Let's see.
It'd be probably helpful if I ate every now and then.
Yeah, you should probably Yeah, there's been multiple thematic DLCs. There's been one that's like themed that's like made to look like the First Order Stormtrooper like setup from like Star Wars. Like it even comes with like an Inquisitor outfit.
Ooh.
There's like oh yeah, and it is dripped up. It is like peak fashion. Because but spoiler alert, the Helldivers are, believe it or not the good guys.
I love that.
Yeah, we are. It's literally that moment of Han. So are we the baddies?
That is like the best moment though. Cause like morally great characters, my beloved.
Yeah.
I like my characters like I like my coffee.
Right? What kind of fucking coffee are you drinking?
One with a lot of creamer.
I get that you're a cat, but like you shouldn't be fucking drinking up random puddles.
Okay, I admittedly did not think that through before saying it.
Listen, like this is what nobody tells you about cat girls. Everybody wants a cat girl, and then so she's like looking up random puddles on the street, hawking up hairballs. Oh, and your furniture completely fucked.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have furniture around me.
Oh, Red's right on the objective over there. Nice.
I love how all I've done so far is just mine trees.
Yeah, you know what? You mined the shit out of those trees, I bet.
Oh yeah. Trees don't know what hit them.
Go, that's one big guy down. Oh, I whiffed. Well, I got a bunch of turrets, so. Good drop in assholes.
The Enderman is back trying to steal more of my dirt.
I'm just in my head picturing a cat and a weird eldritch creature fighting over dirt.
That is exactly what is happening. I did lose. He murdered me in cold blood.
Here? Oh, it might be glitched.
Uh-oh. Not the glitch.
Well, it wouldn't be the worst because it's like it'd probably like it's just the thing of like do we have the objective or not? And is it registering as like It's just not showing us that we've completed it, even though we may have.
Sounds annoying.
Yeah. Like I said, this game's a little jank.
Just like my streams.
You're in good company in that regard.
Is there no way I can turn you up more?
I don't know. I still gotta look into that issue. So that's like.
Oh, I've got an idea. There we go.
Yeah.
That is much better.
Oh, that's a Tesla tower. Oh, I almost got turned into pizza.
Not the Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, it's just saying they're unvandalized. Sorry, I can't let that stand.
Understandable.
There we go. Took care of it.
Good job.
I'm just gonna reload next to this weirdly chill zombie.
Oh my god. I saw a video the other day of like somebody had found a parking lot full of Cybertrucks.
I was gonna say immediately upon finding anything close to that, I would be like, the Google search would have been like, all right, how to destroy an entire like parking garage.
Yeah, understandable.
Gonna deal with this. Shit. Oh my god, it has a fuse. The TNT has a fuse. That's awesome. Look at this shit. It has a fucking goofy ass fuse.
I love that.
Actually, oh wow, it actually fucking slaps. It's maybe my new favorite explosive, actually. That's saying something. This game has a lot of really good explosives.
I would like to eat the explosives.
There we go. Oh, no. Oh. Can't believe I fucking saved that. Holy shit. Almost blew my teammates up. Okay, bird save on my part.
I think I have the worst forethought ever. For some reason I decided to make my base on a mountain, and now I want to have a villager trading hall inside of my base because it's big enough for that. But that also means I have to transport them up the mountain. I'm gonna have so much fun.
Dude. We all called another sentries down? Oh, we did. There we go.
Are you winning?
has some definition, I'm sure. Oh, hold on, I got something for this. There we go. Just remembered, I have a rocket launcher.
Ooh.
A big guy showed up. I'm like, oh, I have something exactly for that.
I do that all the time.
There's a problem over there, and like, how are we gonna? Oh, wait a minute, I have the problem-solving device.
Yeah. That's like a common experience. Don't worry.
Yeah. None of us grabbed the. God damn it. Okay, so it wasn't glitch. It was actually showing that we didn't actually get the objective. God damn it.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I'm sure you'll get the objective soon.
Not if there's anybody who is like over there to stop us either. That's the worst part. Oh, reload, damn it. go. Couldn't let this sentry turret handle these dudes. Let's see. There we go. Oh, so I don't need to shoot him in the doorway if I have like a fucking rocket launcher. Understood. Lesson learned.
Sounds like the rocket launcher is OP.
It has its moments. And if you know how and when to use it, it's good. But like if you are not careful, it can very easily like, put you in a rough position. For example, yeah, it does a lot of shit ton of damage, and you can actually switch it between explosive and armor piercing. So you can actually decide like what kind of problem you want to solve. Yeah, we got the Jeep. With our legally distinct technical vehicle. Oh, they flipped it. No. Oh, you prick. Better fucking respawn me.
I think having people in the background raging at games is very entertaining.
Oh yeah, no, he's fucking absolute like this absolute moron decided to basically flip the Jeep just as like an airstrike was like right in our position. He's like, God damn it. Of all the times for you to shit the bed, you chose this one. I'm sorry, am I allowed to go up this hill or not? Or like, is this like something I can go up to, or is this like completely inaccessible?
That's a good question that I wish I knew the answer to.
Yeah, yeah, here we go, on the path upward. I'll throw this here just in case one of those ships decide to show up again. I know that attack vehicle is probably gonna fly by again at some point. That actual dickhead, he fucking called in ammunition in his position, in the middle of the fucking wilderness, just completely far away from anybody who would have actually needed the ammo. Alright, well, gentlemen, clearly enjoys his stupid game, so he can enjoy his stupid prizes. I'm gonna run over here. So I don't get ragdolled. If I recall, there's probably samples over here, I believe. There we go.
So how's your day going so far?
It's alright. It's alright. Had to take care of at least one of the 2 errands I wanted to take care of. So there's that, I guess.
Yay! Completing goals.
Yeah, basically I had 2 things I wanted to get done today. The first was I had some banking stuff to do.
Always
The
fun.
second was, yeah, yeah, it's always fun. It's like, I was like depositing like tax returns from like that I like got a while ago. I've been trying to find a time to like actually get into like the place I needed to be. Trying to get them into the like just deposit them into the bank or whatever. But I just kept getting distracted by work and shit.
That's fair.
Yeah. Hey buddy, how you doing? There you go. But yeah, there's that, and then there's also I had a doctor's. I had a doctor's appointment to finally get back on the old HRT that I've been off for a bit.
Yeah.
But we had to reschedule, unfortunately.
Aw, that sucks.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Well, I hope that works out.
Yeah, I got another appointment on like Monday, and really, I just need someone to like sign off on like the prescription. Cause I'm not starting it, and there's a difference between like starting it and like. There's a difference between like starting it and like actively like. Oh my fucking god! Shield break. Jesus Christ. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, the difference between like getting it started and actively basically trying to like resume it, because if you're resuming it, there's already a track record of like it working out for you.
Yeah.
So it should be relatively easy. Again, it's literally just needs someone to like sign off on. Let's sign off on like on that or whatever. There we go. The fact that they animated a tiny fuse on this, like, what is? Like, this is literally just a shape charge. It's basically C4. And they literally put a fuse on it, which is kind of fantastic. I kind of love it, actually.
It's very silly.
Yeah, it's literally, yeah, okay, so weapons in this game are either, like, super cool, like, fun to use, or they're just a goofy-ass meme. Literally, like, in the new DLC that's coming out, there's, like, the saber that I talked about, but there's also a thing you can call on called the One True Flag, and basically it's just a flag you can beat enemies to death with. What's it do
That is
besides
hilarious.
that? Like, what does it do besides that? Nothing. It's a fucking flag. And I'm hoping it's able to penetrate like heavy armor or whatever, which would make it like really good actually. Which would make sense because it would make sense 'cause it's a stratagem you have to call down. A and B, it's like it's kind of like it's a two-hand weapon, so it's like it should do a little more than a one hand.
Yeah.
At least logically speaking. That being said, it is basically a medium weapon.
That's fair.
And there's like a whole other pack called like Servants of Freedom, whatever. That was just like done right, which like one of them like it just like nothing but memes because it had like one weapon that was like a one-shot pocket like not nuke but kind of close to a nuke, which is kind of funny for a lot of reasons. There was the armor sets in that one from that it introduced basically have a passive that where when you die your body just explodes violently, which is funny for a lot of reasons. The main one being that if you die and you're near your friends, you will friendly fire them because your body explodes.
That sounds so silly.
Yeah. And then there's another one, which is there's the portable hell bomb backpack, which is basically a nuke that you can wear on your back, and they can run into a crowd of people, or rather zombies or whatever.
Yeah.
Like finally, I can live out my very, very short-term dreams of being a space suicide bomber, essentially.
Apologies if I sound uninterested. I am trying not to fall off a mountain.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're going through a game as well.
Yeah. Much less intensive as far as combat goes.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like I've heard people there have been other Ghost Hunt members because there's a bunch of co-op games I'm trying to get like other people into and try to like promote and so on. Not generally it's not this one because this is a hard recommend because of how pricey it is. It's literally like 30 I think it's like 30-40 bucks depending on which version you get.
Yeah.
Base game plus like $10 DLCs that quite frankly aren't worth the $10.
Yeah, no, I'm like more than willing to play co-op games. I'd love to play co-op games. It's just Minecraft's the only one I can really find anybody interested in playing with.
Yeah, listen, I love all the goofy shit this game adds, but there has genuinely yet to been like there has yet to have been one that's actually worth the cost of like $10, except for maybe like the first two. But it's just a lack of content per like amount of money.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like, and when they do come out, it's like it's gonna be buggy as shit. It's gonna be super buggy too. So it's like I cannot ethically ever like recommend this game. It's as fun as it is. As much as I think that like this is as much as I do think that like functionally in terms of what this game does, it is in many cases a genuine masterclass on what like a co-op game should be. You know, you just pop in, like do a few rounds, super quick, super easy, and then you pop out. It's super. Everything you'd want from a co-op game is just here, and there's just so much fucking shit to like fuck around with, even in the base game, without any of the DLCs. There's a good amount of stuff to fuck around with. But it's just like the price point, and then there's like the bugs, and then there's like every now and then they'll just struggle to like understand how to balance their game because I swear to fuck there's someone in that office of theirs that has like an agenda, like a PvP agenda. Someone in there has a fucking agenda for sure, because they keep balancing shit like it's a fucking PvP game. And I think this is PvE. It doesn't. Oh, it's overpowered? Who gives a shit? Why are you worried about the balance of a fucking shotgun if it's a fucking PvE game? It could not matter less.
Yeah. No, that's why I really like Warframe. Because you're overpowered from the start.
Yeah, imagine the devs actually understand what game they're making. Just say, imagine that. But
Yeah.
it's incredibly frustrating because it's just like, oh, there was like a whole like multi-month, like literally when this game came out, it was like the entire like. I think it was like the entire spring, like late winter, spring season. They had it all right where they were just kind of trying to get the game to be functional because they had way more people than they were really expecting. But then, which good, great for them. But it's like. It's just like through the entire summer afterwards and until like last fall, they like literally had to do like a massive like multi-month like season of patches day by day by day because of how fucked the game was in terms of its balancing. Because some fucking dumbass in a fucking presumably some dumbass in a suit. Because whenever a game goes to shit, it's normally whoever fault it is normally some douchebag in a suit who doesn't care about their product or some shit like that. And it's but like somebody in this fucking studio needs to get fucking fired for having a stupid agenda that doesn't for like completely making decisions that are completely antithetical to the game. Somebody's like priorities need to be realigned or some shit, because it was ridiculous. It was like literally like nerfing weapons because they're like, I guess they were like too meta or whatever, and it's like it's a PvE game, you jackasses. Just make the guns fun. That's all you need. As long as they're not outright one-shotting every single, like, enemy.
Right. And, like, from what it sounds like, there isn't too much, I don't know. I feel like there's a difference when there's, like, scaling, too, between, like the beginner bosses and then the end bosses.
Yeah, there's I'm just gonna jump in here. Everybody in the ship. Basically, there's like from the highest difficulty to the lowest difficulty. That's really the big defining difference is what difficulty you're on, because that decides what spawns, what kind of enemies get spawned in, and so on. Basically, Um, yeah, that's more or less, and really, as long as you are like enemies are gonna get somewhat tougher, and you're gonna have different new enemies and so on as the difficulty goes up. But like, it's weird that it was just weird that they were fucking. It's just weird they're balancing it like a fucking PvP game. That's just it. It's just like it's like they were nerfing shit that became too meta. Like it's oh this is like the thing that everybody's using, so we gotta nerf it. It's like no, just just make everything else better. Don't fucking ruin a weapon because there were genuinely multiple different weapons that actively got ruined, like to the point of genuinely being unfun to play.
I fell off the mountain, and now I'm trying to figure out where my stuff is.
Oh. I love that we all run. I love that everybody just like runs over to like the fucking equipment station, so we can all upgrade, like play around with our like goofy little weapons.
And I don't see where I fell.
Alright, well, probably gonna call it there. I just wanted to do a Helldiver stream with the new content, but I don't know if we might go back to the front mission games the next stream.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. Next stream will be Friday, so like maybe we'll do a little bit of Helldivers for a few hours, 1 or 2. That'll be a stream.
Oh boy.
And then Saturday we'll do a front mission.
I am being attacked.
Oh, fun. It was mini assault rifles were okay. Yeah, the marksman rifles were unplayable entirely because they needed to be buffed up. Shotguns were always okay, but there's kind of too many of them. You use more normal weapons. Eruptor, this thing, which is basically functionally a bolter from in every sense of the word. This one was fucking unplayable, and actually, their balancing is was so fucking rough that like, it just now in like the last patch became like actually what it needs to be. They've only recently got this one to be where it needs to be because apparently like. Because this is like one of the hardest weapons to use in the game because it's very slow to fire, slow to reload, slow, cumbersome weapon, but it hits like a fucking truck and it has a heavy pen. It means you can shoot through like heavy armor and so on. But it's like, yeah, this one took them a while to figure out. I know. Oh, hold on, they moved the sniper, this weapon over to energy. You'd use more like sniper rifles. This one was good. I knew this one was good for a while. Took a while for. Oh, the Senator, this like revolver. It has like a heavy pen, so it's definitely one of the better like late game pistols, especially. But like, this one took a while to get right. And it's like, for fuck's sake, just fucking balance the weapons so that they're fun to use, they can be used, and then more importantly, just like make sure they each serve like a different little experience.
Right.
The reason I choose a weapon, one weapon over the other, would be like because it's different to play.
Yeah.
The other one, anti-picture rifle could actually probably still use it well, but we'll see about that. They might add a bigger one later. I know the expendable anti-tank. You might love it. The EAT-17 or the Eat It, as it's named. One of the better ones in the game right now, but this one took a while to get right as well. I remember, oh yeah, flamethrowers. Yeah, flamethrowers were completely fucked for a while because literally fuck, what was the problem? Oh yeah, they had like things would not catch on fire as much as they should have, and also like the fire damage was like a fraction of what it should be. They were like damn near unplayable.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. If I was having that issue with one of the weapons, I just wouldn't use it.
Yeah, and that was the problem. Is that like, there's a bunch of weapons that like people just wouldn't use. I was like, why would I waste my time with this weapon or whatever?
Right.
Another great example was this thing, the HMG. You'll see it on screen in a bit. This HMG thing is basically a turret that you operate manually. And it's like, okay, question, why would you ever use this when you can just throw down a sentry turret that does the same thing functionally?
Right. And I'm assuming the sentry turret you don't need to micromanage?
Nope, you don't need to drive it. You just throw it down and it shoots. And not only that, but there's multiple different flavors of sentry turret that functionally can serve the same purpose. There's like a machine gun one, there's a Gatling gun one, and then there's a autocannon for like heavier targets. And so there's three different options that were at the time objectively better than this. But this actually now has heavy penetration, so it's actually like a really good. It's like a machine gun that's also it has all the benefits of a machine gun and like all the benefits of like the autocannon. So technically, it is the option of all three. But you have to pilot it.
Yeah. I feel like that though is like a good trade-off I feel like that's a good trade-off in general.
Yeah, no, it works out really well. It's actually one of the better, actually a really fucking good stratagem in certain areas. Like, because if you're fighting the bots, a lot of times they'll have, like, little gunships that are really annoying to deal with because they're flying enemies. And they actually have a decent amount of armor on them. This thing will just shred them, though. This thing is, like, premium fucking anti-air. Like, if you have air targets, if you're having a problem with air targets, and they're not, like, the weird strafing run ones that we're currently dealing with, because those are kind of brand new, this thing will fucking shred them.
Yeah. Kind of wish I had something like that in Warframe. Because their targets on those, that's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I wish more games had, like, fucking, would take the time to do, like, sentry turrets and, like, weird engineer builds.
Yeah.
They're fun builds to do. Like, DRG has, like, a little bit of it.
What's DRG?
Deep Rock Galactic.
Okay.
It's been a lot of folks here on Ghost Town have played the shit out of it. It's one of those games that it's one of those games that like SPJ will just fucking hyperfixate on for like a solid fucking month. And then just DOG co-op sessions. again, a lot of the Ghost Town seems to have a collective hive mind of hyperfixations. Sometimes when it comes to games, like, oh, we're all doing like this co-op game or whatever.
Yeah, I enjoy that because like when that happens, then like everybody's talking about it, and I get to like check out new games.
Yeah. Now, hopefully, because I know Aid and Wald, I know this because I played with them earlier, is that Aid and Wald have like been playing Barony. It is a old school kind of like low poly dungeon crawl with up to 4 players, but I know for a fact you can mod it to have even more players.
Ooh.
So that could be fun. And the thing is that it's due to how brutal it is in terms of like, because it's old school dungeon crawl where it's like getting hit by a trap or something will fucking annihilate you. But like, so
Yeah.
and I absolutely think that we should get people on that train because that would be a lot of fun. It would definitely take us a while to like get to the bottom layer or whatever. Like, and there's no real like macro progression. And there's no like beyond each run progression. It's just kind of like make a character and see how far you get. Because that's part of the challenge, which is like how fucking really difficult it is.
Yeah. That sounds like a game that I'd get frustrated at.
You say that, but then like the ways you die are generally pretty silly. Like it's like you think, oh, if you get killed by something, A, you can respawn in between floors, right? So you're not out of it forever. And B, when I say there's like traps and shit, there's like one of the biggest traps that kills the most people is the boulder, and it's like a big Looney Tune drop that drops on people.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Like it is a big ass Looney Tune drop, and then it drops down, kills whoever it lands on, and then rolls in a direction, kills whoever it like rolls into. And it just goes until it hits something and stops. So like if you have like a long hallway that everybody's down on, it's like you can just like bowl. I've seen like other streamers like other streamer groups like play the game, like play it and get like a long hallway where like 5 or 6 people get bowled over. And it is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, it sounds like something I'd enjoy watching, but I wouldn't enjoy playing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's one of those weird little games. Well, that was the last we ever heard of Kitty Note.
I fell off the cliff again and thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad for deciding to build a boat on top of a mountain.
Once again, I would hope landing on your feet because you are a cat.
Oh yeah. I always land on my feet.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, I'm probably gonna end my stream a little earlier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Normally go for the 5-hour mark. We're at the 4-hour, like 40 mark, and I'm kind of getting a little hungry. So, and I know for a fact that my dad made fresh tamales.
Ooh.
Like homemade tamales.
I'm jealous. I can't have tamales.
Like an acid reflux thing or what?
Dietary restriction.
Oh, well, I mean, you can make veggie tamales. I mean, like, oh, wait, so, sorry, no. You have, like, you need, like, the non-gluten shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where there aren't any gluten-free tamale recipes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Maybe one day.
Wouldn't be too hard to make them, because it's, like, the
I know it's like corn-based, but I also haven't had them in forever, so I don't know what's in them either.
Well, here's the thing. Listen, I've had gluten-free other things before. And
Yeah.
what non-gluten, the non-gluten version of one item, what that does, the way that changes the texture, wouldn't be the worst for tamales.
Yeah, no, I don't think it would be that bad for tamales. I know.
Like it could work.
I can't do gluten-free enchiladas though, because all of the tortillas I've tried that are gluten-free just suck.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for a tamale though, for a tamale though, it's more about like what's on the inside, so it's like probably work, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. That might be something I have to look up. Because I'm probably thinking of enchiladas and saying tamales.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna end my stream for a bit.
Alright. Apologies for not addressing anybody in the chat. Hi Hardlight. Hi Kai. Welcome to the chat. How are you guys doing? I love boats. Yeah. Fair enough. I'm working on the boat. Oh. I'm having so much fun. I keep falling off of the mountain. It's like just big enough that I keep falling off of the edges. Not sure if Skelinor is gonna end up staying in the VC or not. I will ask them when they come back from ending their stream. Yeah, no, if I could find a good enchilada recipe, well no, I have a good enchilada recipe. What I don't have is a good brand of tortillas. So if I could find a good brand of gluten-free tortillas, oh, I would make enchiladas for the rest of my days. That's like used to be one of my comfort foods as a kid before I went gluten-free. Same with tamales, but those I haven't had in a much longer time. Because we had, like, a specific friend who used to make them for us as kids. By us, I mean me and the siblings. And, we stopped talking to her for whatever reason. Unfortunately. joined, Skelenor.
Hey! We're gonna
Much
send them in
appreciated.
your direction.
Thank you.
I was
Much
gonna-
appreciated.
I was gonna see what how the boat's coming along.
The boat is coming along.
That's a big ass boat.
Yeah, it's the main body bit, which is like the biggest parts of the edges, not even including the bow or the aft, is at least 100 by 50.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I heard Mega Build and ran with it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but I've got a dirt frame and then cobblestone, and I'm doing the wood now.
There you go.
I'm actually very proud of it. I started this, like, back in 2021, I think. And then just lost motivation and only picked it back up recently. So this is like an old...
I've had that happen.
Yeah.
I might, I hate to leave you here, but I might have to dip out for after stream care, as well as to like actually get some sleep before work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. I get that.
Otherwise, it was good chatting with you.
Yeah, no. Thanks for letting me kind of sit in.
Yeah, it's always good. It's, again, always a pleasure. It's always good to have other people around when I'm getting my ass beat by the absolutely horrible sci-fi monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you around, cat.
See you around, skeleton.
Bye.
And we are alone in the VC again. And there goes my axe. But welcome to the chat, Skelenor viewers. Always a pleasure to have you. Where did I put my iron? I lost it when I fell off the cliff earlier. All good. I have a decent amount for mining. I might just make a stone axe for now. Because it's less resource intensive and I can use the iron for other things. So for those of you who only just joined, and I guess I'll finally like kind of do an explanation, because I did kind of just join in on Skelenor and not do an explanation of what I was doing. This is kind of the color scheme I'm thinking for the outside of the boat. I'm leaning towards spruce for the innards, but I'm doing the dark oak layer now. I'm probably gonna do like a line of spruce, a line of jungle, and then oak for the top bit. But I'm leaning towards spruce for the innards because it is kind of a mix between I was told to use oak as my main block. I wanted to use spruce. Spruce is a nice block. So that's what I'm gonna do. supposedly was when it first shipped out, lore-wise, because if you think about it, with the bleaching and stuff, the lower layers that are closer to the water are going to be closer to the original color of the wood back when the boat was first built. So I think it's a nice trade-off between having it be fully oak or fully dark oak, since those are going to be the two extremes of my colors. And in the meantime, I've got more trees growing. It's going to be a lot of back and forth between tree growing and actually building right now. Just because, like, I can't build without wood, and I need wood. And then the idea between having the cobblestone is so that if a creeper blows up, which it will, I've had one blow up on me multiple times while building this so far, less damage, and it's easier to fix, because then I've got that frame to go off of on the inside. I should probably put on that background music. Here we go. Yeah, some upbeat music for while we're building. Can I get the torch? Thank you. There we go. Fix the audio settings so that it isn't as loud. I would like it if I could place the blocks. Uh-oh. Un momento, my earbuds are yelling at me. There we go. Now I can hear again. I may have to just come back up here to finish this. Oop. That is terrifying. You see that? Utterly terrifying. Did I not? Okay. Let us check our handiwork real quick and see why the math is not mathing. Okay. I really need to, like, cover this hole up or something. There it is. That's why it wasn't mathing. So glad I didn't take down this makeshift scaffolding earlier, because I was thinking about it. Oh, that's like a neat visual effect. You can see the grass moving as you jump in the distance. It's probably not supposed to do that, but it's neat nonetheless. This song sounds like something that would be in, like, an ad for something. One of those, like, American Dream ads, but it's, like, for something that you really don't need in your life. That's what this song sounds like. Stripped a log I didn't mean to strip. There goes my axe again. I should like start an axe counter or something. Like how many axes can I break in one stream? Let's see if this is enough to finish the dark oak layer. And then we can do the spruce layer. Gonna do that to be safe. Whoa! I did not realize I pressed the space button there. lot of fun when I get to the terraforming step of this. I wanna, like, edit that side of the mountain so that it kind of looks like the boat pushed up against the rocks. It's gonna be like a whole mountain project of like making it look like the, because okay, canonically there was a big storm and that's how the boat ended up on top of the mountain. It kind of got lifted up in the air and then you know, ran aground. So, at some point I need to do, like, terraforming so that it looks like the boat actually crashed into the mountain. But, that's how the boat got there, canonically. Exactly! It's actually really funny, because, I was exploring earlier today, and I found an ocean. I might do, like, a port over there at some point. I have, like, a lot of ideas for different builds I could do for this server. To move a lot of the stuff that's at spawn though. Oh, well, I've got you here, Kai. Are you planning on basing up with me, or were you gonna try and come up with something else like River did? It's not finished, there's still lore to be had. I need a lot less spruce than I did for the dark oak, because I'm gonna make this layer 2. I think I'm gonna make it 2. And I think that might be the end goal for the stream, because it is coming up on 2 AM right now. See how I feel once I finish the spruce bit. I do want to get the spruce done today before I end stream. And just like last time, I might do more building off stream as well. We'll see. I do think I'm gonna take a break from streaming tomorrow though, cause I don't normally stream multiple days in a row. Don't worry, I'll be back the next day. Probably. 2. Yeah. I am gonna have to go back through at some point and do some texturing with the different wood types. I might see if I can't rope River and Kai into helping me with that. We'll see. Yeah, that would be much appreciated, especially because, so far I've done all of this on my own, and I have fallen off of the cliff multiple times. I do not wish to fall off anymore. Yeah, it's really just, blending the different color layers. Nothing too complicated. It's just more so annoying because of it being on a mountain. And there goes my axe. Alright. This is going to be annoying. There we go. Can I place the block, please? Okie dokie. There we go. Now we got our flow back. I like the side bits. The side bits are the fun part. Because I don't gotta worry about falling off a mountain. And also, they don't have all those funny curved bits. They look cool, but they're a pain in the butt to build. I am very glad I wasn't doing the cobblestone bit on stream, because I got very frustrated at that. I have a love-hate relationship with builds and terraforming. But hey, we vibe. This is gonna look so cool when it is finally finished. And we are back at the mast. The fun part. Okay. That actually almost got us done with that. With, the Spruce Slayer. Whee! Let's see where that gets us. Whee! I do think next time I stream I'm gonna be playing on the modded Let's Play again, because it has been a minute since I touched it, and we need to finish the house. Can't just leave a house unfinished. Right, chat? Either that or Wuthering Waves. Oh, so close. I think another stack or so should do it. Yes, woo-wah! We stand woo-wah here. What do we think? Woo-wah or more Minecraft next stream? Good morning, Starshine. The world says hello. I need more spruce to grow. Yay! More spruce grew. I think there is a significant delay in my stream. No idea if that's normal delay, but it is delay. Nope. Yes. Continue listening to the silly music. Ooh, I like this one. We find silly tunes when you search up copyright-free music. You're coming with me. You have no choice. I think armadillos shouldn't be able to take any damage while they're rolled up. I don't know if they do, but I think that's a thing that should happen. What? Why are you climbing the vines? I did not know they could climb the vines. This is 100% me occupying myself while I wait for the spruce to grow. No, no, no. That way. tame the armadillo, chat. He will be our little buddy. Russian roulette, except it's trees. They could grow on you and suffocate you. I think that'd be a fun game. Close to finished. It's literally just a waiting game for the trees to grow at this point. I do think next time I stream on this world, I'll probably end up working on the actual rooms inside of the boat, and maybe the captain's cabin? Is gonna go here. If you steal my dirt again, beefing with the Enderman for real, for real. harvesting the jungle since that's gonna be next. Trees. And there goes my axe again. I think this is gonna be the last bit of spruce. And then we'll see if we can't find somebody to raid. spruce layer done. Just jungle and then oak. And then we gotta cover the inside, and then we can start on the roofs. But for now, this is what the boat looks like. Looks like Xenos is live. I'll go ahead and send y'all over to them. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for the raid. If you're new here, I am Xeno Sigil by